Hello, and welcome back to another pick a card reading. This reading is on the path ahead, looking at the next step for you in your situation. As always, we have our 3 piles here. Group 1 is on the left, 2 is in the middle, and 3 is on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below, along with the cards that I'm using. If you'd like a private reading with me, the current wait is early November, and if you would like to book in with me, there is a link to my Facebook page, and you can message me on there. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank everybody who's been sending in such lovely donations and messages of appreciation. I receive all of that with gratitude, so thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey Group 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose the citrine piece, then this one is for you. So citrine is a crystal of abundance and prosperity. It's also a gift for people with chronic fatigue and other conditions that help make you feel low on your personal resources. It's linked to the solar plexus and sacral chakra, so that's your personal power and your creative abilities, your ability to express your emotions healthily, and yeah, just feeling like you're centered and in control seat. And it kind of really matches in the advice for the next step for you, Group 1. We've got the Page of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Death, and the 8 of Pentacles. It's pretty nice energy to start out. This is the step ahead for you. The next step for you is to embrace this perhaps new creative adventure that you have embarked upon. Perhaps it could be a new study, or stepping up in your own personal business. There can be so many things, a bit of a spiritual journey here as well. There's a lot of change happening for you, a lot of creativity, a lot of enthusiasm and excitement as things start to move forward and change for you. I feel like you're really learning a lot about your craft, or maybe it's your spiritual development. It could be in regards to your relationships as well, where there's just big changes and growth happening here. Lots of teamwork and just excitement to watch things grow. I feel like there's a great amount of spiritual insight being embodied or used to help you move forward and through these changes as they come about. I feel like it's a really exciting time for you to embrace the new journey that you're on, whatever's happened, or that's definitely made the wheel turn, and it feels like a bit of destiny unfolding for you. It could be travel plans as well. There's definitely a lot of creative expression here. There's definitely a lot here about artists and creative people mastering their craft and really showing up and trying new things, working with different mediums. I feel like there's a lot of passion to get things going and changed. If this isn't about creative projects, it could be in the grand scheme of your life as well, just trying to make something move forward now, getting a bit more organized, having a bit more of a routine or a structure towards the goals that you want to achieve. Even if you're not too certain what those goals look like, it's like there's something building up inside of you now, and it's asking you to make the move or to create the change, embrace the transformation, get your body moving, get those creative juices flowing. Where I am in the southern hemisphere, things are really warming up, so that's definitely happening. There's a lot of creativity and expression and fun to be had as the sun grows warmer. So yeah, there's some of these changes could be out of your control, but it's very much the feeling of this is happening for you, not to you. It's giving you the ability to maybe even go back to beginner's mind for some of you, having to remember some of the simple spiritual truths. Perhaps they might be helping you through some of the more just really simple stuff, like this is happening for me, not to me, and that I don't need to know the outcome, or I don't need to know all the answers right now. I just need to know that my motivation is pushing me forward, and I can just take this one step. It's very simple. I think like it's getting back to basics in a way, and opening yourself up to learning new things or new ways of achieving, or methods, trying new things to express yourself. But yeah, definitely working with the changes that are happening, but balanced out with the hard work that you're doing, but also a bit of play and fun, and not taking it all too seriously, but certainly excited about the movement forward and watching the changes unfold. What needs to change? Maybe it's already happening. I do feel for a lot of you. We've got the Ace of Wands, the Empress, and Judgment. So there's definitely a pretty big awakening or epiphany or realization that you really do need to take care of yourself and your health, maybe even your finances as well, your abundance, looking after the things that you have. I'm really feeling like it's the body as well. It could be mindset, definitely mindset actually, maybe releasing some old thoughts or beliefs, definitely, a transformation there in the way you're maybe perceiving things, just sort of allowing yourself to let go of some of the more I don't know if it's mundane, but like some of the more heavy, burdensome, the overwhelm, the overlifting, the overworking, that sort of stuff. I think that needs to just be let go for now. Maybe it's already been forced upon you that you've had to step back, or sort of feed your energy into more creative endeavors or more health and well-being choices, like sort of feeding your energy into those truths. You could really needing to be focusing on nurturing your body and health if there's something going on for you, just sort of getting yourself back on top. Maybe it's nurturing children, looking after your partner or family, loved ones. All of that is here. Feeling like the little things that you do in the day are very nurturing to yourself. There's a real gentle message of just being kind to yourself and following your truth. It's interesting, we've got the Empress here, the Ace of Wands. You're really being encouraged to look after yourself and look after your self-love, and feeling that sense of gratitude, connecting to Mother Nature, connecting to your creativity big time. And allowing yourself to just answer that calling, because something's pulling you forward, asking for transformation. Maybe it's your diet and exercise routines. Maybe it's your home environment. So many things it could be. I love that there's such prosperous cards with this citrine piece for you. It's definitely like you're creating your own abundance, or you're looking to create your own abundance. Maybe it's your business ideas and your creative expressions in that way. But there's a lot here about there's just needing a lot more self-care, nurturing, creativity, passion, excitement, all of that stuff, but in a way that is true to you and true for you. Things that, where is it? A bit of advice on how to shift, I guess, some of the things that might be holding you back. We've got the Ten of Swords and the Strength card. So there may be something you're needing to let go of that's going to maybe cost you a lot of your strength, or something that maybe has already ended for you. The Death card is there. There's big changes afoot, but it's exciting for you because it puts you in this new place of curiosity and learning and enthusiasm. However, letting things go is not always easy, and I feel like that's here to remind you that you just need to continue being strong with releasing what isn't serving you, what isn't working for you, what's closed out already, all of that sort of stuff with the Ten of Swords. It's having strength for what may be ending. I'll just go through the signs here. We can see Scorpio, Taurus, Libra. Taurus is here quite strongly. Virgo, Sagittarius, and Leo. Leo's here very strongly. All good if it's you or not, doesn't matter too much. But here we are. Definitely encouraged to rely on your own personal willpower and strength, and like really pulling back, like you're bringing life back into yourself is what I'm actually getting here. You're pulling the magic back into everyday life, and that's done in the simplest ways of just gratitude for your environment, gratitude for the nature around you, connecting to that nature, getting plenty of vitamin D. That's actually a message for citrine. If there's one crystal in all of the crystals that could be linked to vitamin D, it's citrine. So if you're not getting in the sun enough, go and get out there, draw that sun in, put your feet on the grass, connect those roots down into the earth, hand to heart, head up to the sun, and just connect all the way through, from sun down through your being into the earth, and then back again, however you want to do it in your own way too. Don't, find your own way to connect with the elements in that way, but definitely getting a bit of sunshine, maybe even connecting again with family and children with the Six of Cups, or perhaps spending time with family or friends that hold a very special place in your life. There's this soulmate energy here in the Six of Cups. So getting to enjoy them and being in that childlike nature. Leo's energy is here so heavily, which is all about family and the heart space, children, parents. They're the parents of the zodiac. It's all of that stuff. So yeah, I feel like it's really embracing your inner child and shedding a bit of light and having a bit of fun with maybe some of the things you used to like to do as a child, or playing with children, just having a bit of fun in the sun. All that stuff is going to really help right now, nurturing yourself, looking after yourself, connecting to the earth. Allowing what wants to fall away to fall away. And if you know it's not giving you personal strength, or it's sapping from your personal strength, then allow it to fall away and trust that whatever's opening up for you, even if that opening is very vast and full of opportunity and curiosity, but also unknowing, just enter that space willingly with joy, curiosity, and just looking after yourself, and only the best thing can happen, okay? For sure. It's a really positive looking reading for you, Group 1 here. So what to continue doing, because Spirit feels like you're just doing an amazing job. We've got the Hermit card. You are seeking. You're seeking. I feel like you've maybe taken a step back from the world to maybe you're isolating, but in a healthy way, so that you can find your own truth here. We've got Judgment card there as well. There's the Death card. There's so much about an inner journey here. I feel like it's all these little tiny inner choices, conscious choices that will very quickly reflect in your outer reality. And yeah, I feel like it's a very simple, it's the simple wisdom that's going to help you through at the moment. You've got the Two of Swords and the Ten of Wands here, as well as the Hierophant. So, you know, I love this energy, because there is a big sense of unknowing, personal responsibilities, maybe like overwhelmed. There's a lot to carry on and continue doing. Some of you might be pulled in two different directions, or sort of feeling like you're trying to hold it all together when maybe it's falling apart, or you're just not certain of how to proceed, or your head's telling you one way and that may be filling you with fear, but your heart's telling you to release and let go and it's all going to be okay. So I feel like as much as you may be struggling internally with these two cards, the outer cards here with the Hermit and the Hierophant, so wise and beautiful and strong. It's really connecting to those simple truths and embodying them and embracing this climb, this ascension that you're going through, that releases you from the heavy burdens, from the unknowing, from the mental overwhelm, from the trying to figure it all out and achieve it all at once, or know how it's going to look. All of that doesn't matter so much. And I feel like this is something you're already in the process of, like maybe like using little mantras and affirmations to bring yourself to center and to release the overwhelm. So this is happening for me, not to me, that wonderful one. Or especially with the Two of Swords, I don't need all the answers right now, and reinstilling that faith that everything's going to work out, everything unfolds as it's meant to, having trust in the Spirit's plan for you. I feel like there's a lot of spiritual seeking at the moment. Or just like it's taking a step back so that you can maybe unplug from some of the heavier commitments in your life that may be already happening for you. There's definitely there's a realignment maybe of your commitments, or of where you're investing your energy. I feel like there might be an element of for some people that there's a bit of a mountain ahead of you that may be overwhelming or a bit too high to climb, or something about it seems a bit overwhelming, but it's through those most simple truths, bringing it back to center and just sort of taking a nice deep breath and taking it slow, you'll be able to achieve and climb with this Hierophant card here. The Hierophant, very much about, those real simple practical truths, the spiritual knowledge, maybe for some people the religious scriptures and the truths in those scriptures that help you move forward with confidence and trust. So, how life will change for you, how life is changing. We've got the gorgeous Temperance card, so we're bringing about a nice, moderate, balanced approach to life. The Ace of Cups, all of this actual energy, Ace of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the Magician. Actually, yeah. See this sort of like almost Reiki energy coming from these hands. So some people here are looking to really expand their healing abilities, or affect their world in a way that is more than physical. Yeah. Learning to manifest and where to invest your energy, how to think about things, how to change perspectives and perceptions on abundance and success, so that you can really come from a place of gratitude and as if the success is already now, you know, like bringing everything to the present. There's a real element of presence here, surrender and trust and love and excitement for the journey ahead by bringing it to the now, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Because there's no point wishing, you know, ourselves to be down the track further than we are, when we can create the most beautiful moment here and now. And that will have even a greater effect on what's to come down there in your alignment. But this beautiful self-love, unconditional love from the Ace of Cups, all of this love and passion being fed into your own healing, your own nurturing, your investments. So maybe it's your work and business investments, maybe it's your family, and it could be so many things that you're growing and working on here, but you're just being asked to honor your creative projects, honor the periods of silence and moments of quiet, sacred silence, right? What was the, I think last reading there was for group 1 as well, it was about honoring a period of winter. Maybe that's you, maybe not, but anyway, we're here now. The Magician card to end, where like how life will change, is it's proving to you that you've already got all the resources, but from what you're doing now, this new creative project or this this curiosity that's opened up, this motivation perhaps as well that's opened up inside of you to get the ball rolling, or, you know, to maybe it's not even an outward motivation but an internal one. It's going to bring you to a new level of completion or success or feeling even more capable as you move ahead. So everything you're doing right now is just being fed into the master you're to become. And I feel like this is something that you can really enjoy the process of as well. There's a lot here about co-creating with God and just being just absolutely manifesting the life you want based on having a rich and healthy inner world, looking after yourself internally and having that reflect in your outer reality, taking a more moderate approach to things, being a bit more balanced in the way you approach things, because maybe in the past it was go, go, go and very in your masculine, and maybe it's time now to slip into your feminine and slip into embodiment and receptivity rather than constantly having an output of energy. And the Magician here is the master of both elements. So, what else have we got? Got a few oracle cards here. We've got, of course, the wonderful self-love ones that we love to use here. It was just glow up. Take the day to spoil yourself. If it makes you beautiful, then do it. Expand your network. Link yourself into a network of people who can inspire you. Level up. Start small. Start today. Just start. The sky is the limit. Have a relaxing bath. Adding bath salts to you and candles can help restore you. So that's exactly it. So start with this. This is the perfect balance of, you know, the masculine assertive action and doing, and the feminine relaxation, receptivity, and sort of keeping that balance of caring for yourself, your body, and not pushing too hard, not taking it all on, but being okay with seemingly less productivity. More is happening on a different level. We have exercise. Love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of good health. I really feel like, especially with that Empress card, looking after your body is very important at the moment. Just treating it like a real temple. Forgiveness is for you. Forgive others and yourself because your soul deserves peace. Just acceptance of life and all its experiences and all that you can learn from these wonderful experiences and how you grow from them. Home needs TLC. Give your home some attention. Redecorate, clean or sage. Sorting things out definitely helps with what we're carrying in the mental realm. Maybe releasing a bit of stuff physically can help us have a bit of release on an eternal level as well. Get creative. That's the message of this reading. And inspire and nurture the creativity in yourself to expand your thinking. Maybe definitely trying new things with your creativity or honing in on a certain skill that you've got. And sacral chakra, even more about your creative expression. So yeah, for sure, that's the theme for you this week, is creativity and just honoring the real simple truths to get yourself through the next step. 2 more oracle cards we have here is listen to your body. very much a message of getting in your body and getting grounded. Maybe it's a yoga practice daily that helps bring you into your body before you step into the world. It can be a really beautiful, honoring process. Listen to your body. Your body is continually communicating with you. It lets you know when you are hungry or tired. Your body uses its cells to pass information to you. Are you listening? Focus your attention on your body for several minutes now. Take notice of what's going on with it. Are your shoulders relaxed or tight? Does your stomach feel at ease? What else are you feeling? Is your jaw tight? There's so many different little areas you can check in and relax. Take care of whatever you're sensing in your body, just as you would take care of a beloved friend. If you need to breathe deeply, eat something, take a momentary break, or anything else, please do so now. You may have developed a habit of allowing everything else to take precedence over your needs. Doing so disconnects you from your body. So listening to your body there. And the prosperity message from Wisdom of the Oracle is clean it up. Very simple message again. Simple things like opening your mail, paying bills, sorting out your timetable, making lists, and getting organized is what this symbol means when it comes to your work. This card is a sign that you may be overburdened and overwhelmed. Make time for yourself too. It's okay to say no. You'll prosper even more if you do so. So it's, along with the responsibilities of cleaning it up and all that stuff, be sure to, balance that out with just gentle nurturing and caring for yourself. Feel like a bit of time in nature and cooking some nice nutritious food that really fills you up and makes you feel good, but enjoying the process of making it too. Make it with prayer. All right, Group 1, a simple message for you this week. I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, Group 1. Hey, Group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Pink Quartz Heart, then this one is for you. Pink Quartz is all about calmness, gentleness, femininity, unconditional love, self-love, softness, compassion. It's all that really soft stuff, and I feel like with these cards there may be a need for a bit of softening and ease as you move forward. Less pressure from self and less pressure from external expectations or even personal expectations. Perhaps a bit of compassion. So here we go, starting out Group 2 with the next step. We've got the Hanged Man, the Sun, and the Four of Cups. So all right, the next step for you at this time is a shift in perception. I feel like, and a surrendering to the way ahead, the path ahead. There's certainly some elements of life, the situation you find yourself in at this time, that are maybe not ideal. And there could be, you may be inclined to sort of sit with some of the things that aren't working out at the moment. And they could be, really rather disappointing, or not what you expected, or not what you hoped. But you also, I feel like, understand, or this message is to help you understand, that there's a different way to look at this perceived loss or failure or whatever it is, that can actually bring you a lot of abundance and growth. This is actually an opportunity for you here, an opportunity for prosperity and positivity. The Hanged Man is definitely a shift in perception. It can be very much awakening spiritually. Your circumstances at the moment can certainly move forward in a really great way based on your perceptions of them and how you are willing to embrace this maybe possibly difficult or challenging opportunity. Terrible air quotes. We've got Leo here. I'll go through the signs. We've got Leo, Taurus, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aquarius is all here. Cancer's here as well. Libra is here. Yeah, similar to Group 1's energies. Oh yeah, Cancer's over there too. Maybe some people call that Pisces. But anyway, back to you and where it's at. So yeah, there's maybe the inclination to really dwell on things that haven't worked out, or it may look like, where to go from here even, but there's a golden opportunity available to you. It's just a matter of looking at it differently and embracing it. Embracing the growth, maybe spending a bit more time out in the sun, getting outside and just enjoying nature as well, enjoying your childlike spirit. a bit of joy, finding a bit of joy in this, in the possibly seemingly impossible circumstances for some people. Although there's so much that has not worked out that may be needing to be left behind, there's something so wonderful just waiting for you to take and grasp. I love the depiction here where all these pots are kind of empty and she's sort of like, But right here, there's this wonderful hand, this golden opportunity, this pot full of magic. And as soon as she's finished focusing on what hasn't worked and embraces and accepts where she's at and starts to see that there's actually a golden opportunity here, the moment she does that, she invites it in. It's wonderful. So what needs to change? We've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Hierophant and the Temperance card. This is some pretty big changes, maybe some big structural changes in your life. It could be literally moving somewhere further away, the selling or the buying of a home, the shifting in financial investments. Yeah, there's certainly a big change happening here for you. And I feel like as well, a lot of that is maybe your perceptions on success and what success needs to look like. Maybe you've attained a certain amount of success most of your life and that has shifted and changed. So you're needing to reinvest or shift your perception on success. And I feel like there's a new type of success that's becoming more important to you, or you're perhaps being initiated into a higher calling or a deeper learning of spiritual truth, or spiritual health and well-being, maybe something that's becoming a bit more important than material success and gain. But from that place of balance and health and wellness, material success and abundance does follow. So you are needing to surrender some of these changes that are happening for you, not to you, maybe. That might be a mantra you want to use. This is happening for me, not to me. There's certainly a great deal for you to learn from this situation. This is the legacy that you lead as well. The legacy you leave, it's the long-term goal. It's the bigger picture of your life and what you're invested and committed to. So you may be needing to surrender some of the shifts, changes, or even endings that are happening in that area so that you can truly embody the truth of your situation, and then use that truth and positive perception and ability to surrender and connection to the wisdom to move forward in a way that is perhaps even more abundant, successful, and balanced for you as well. Definitely a need for balance here. I feel like maybe, some of the beliefs, I think some of the beliefs that you've had, maybe around success or whatever it is shifting for you. And maybe some of those are hard to let go of as well. That you're definitely being asked to trust and surrender, and also know that where you are right now, even if it maybe doesn't feel ideal or how you'd hoped it would be or anything like that, you're certainly where you need to be. What can help with these changes? We have the Ten of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Death card. So this is absolutely embracing a transformation, allowing things that want to fall away, and finding the confidence within yourself to express yourself from the inside out. I feel like this is a rich inner world that you're learning to honor and have, what do I want to say? Forgot the word. So yeah, I feel like some of these challenges may be from external circumstances, expectations of society or yourself, family, friends, all sorts of things here. Maybe it's just personal challenges you're needing to overcome and liberate yourself out of so that you can transform. There's something you may need to let go of, an old idea or old perception or an old job, an old relationship. There could be so many things. This Ten of Swords is asking you to allow that ending to happen so that you can liberate into your own transformation and embrace what's next for you, because there's so much abundance waiting for you. And I feel like it's going to be radiated from the inside out. So this is a lot of inner work for you at this time. Maybe even just in the art of surrender can take you so far. Yeah, there's certainly a real calling or a need to be of service in a way that is more meaningful for you. A way that lets you create from your express from that creative center and feel like joy and fun and playfulness and expression. It seems to be very important right now, but also perceptions, shifting in perceptions, surrendering and allowing this. Maybe there's a new knowledge that's coming available to you, or maybe you're remembering something that you went to sleep on, or there's some simple truths here. It seems to be the pattern of reading one a little bit as well. Maybe you were drawn to group 1 too, but there's certainly a continued message of finding the simple truths and allowing those to console you as you move forward, and trusting that where you are is where you need to be, and even if it's not ideal, that there's actually a great opportunity here in this moment, and that all the gold and glory is not actually over in the horizon. Well, sure it is, but very much to do with where you are now and bringing it to the present. So what do you need to continue doing, because Spirit feels like you're doing an amazing job? The Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, Ace of Cups and the Star. This is super positive. So you may have already started a plan of yours, a plan of attack, plan of success, something that you are investing in, ready to do. You're ready for the long haul. Maybe you're ready to pull your socks up, or pick yourself up and dust yourself off, if that applies for some people. For some as well, it's taking steps to get your ideas out there and share them with the world. Maybe sharing yourself on social media platforms, getting a bit of exposure for the work that you're doing. Not being afraid to put yourself out there in any ways that you're choosing to share yourself with the world now. Trust that that is the right thing to do, and that whatever you've been doing, these small baby steps you've been taking towards your own personal success are absolutely recognized, and you're being advised to continue with that. Continue with this self-loving compassion with the Ace of Cups. Compassion for others as well, perhaps, but I feel like you're needing to be gentle with yourself. The Star card as well is having that hope for the future. So I feel like you're, as much as there may have been a change, a setback, a challenge of some sort into your bigger picture and the grander scheme of things, I feel like you're also very aware that you have what it takes to achieve success in another avenue if one door is closing. I don't know. I feel like there's a self-belief here, or at least some sort of hope and rejuvenation within your spirit and within your heart to continue on and keep on going. Regardless of setbacks, you're still, you're willing to dust yourself off, I feel, for some people, if that applies there. There's certainly an element of, for a lot of people here, if you're putting yourself out there with your work, with your creative ideas and sharing with the world, it's absolutely supported, and I feel you'll get a lot of success out of whatever it is you're pursuing in that way. Sharing your message of truth, healing, love, inspiration, your art, your music, whatever it is, your healing abilities. Keep it up. Whatever you're doing in that area, keep it up. For some people, there's clearly a message of potential fame and fortune in the creative endeavors that you're pursuing at this time. The how life will change as a result of embracing the changes, maybe shifting your perception on success, and sort of relaxing into your own personal truth, allowing challenges to come up as an opportunity, not a setback. All these gentle perceptions of just, I'm okay, and everything's unfolding as it should. All of that is bringing you exactly where you need to be. Self-mastery and judgment. So really, really believing in yourself and believing in your path ahead, being of service to humanity, perhaps, to your community, to your family. And then we have the Nine of Swords and the Moon as well. So this to me is like remembering your personal power and truths, and having these realizations sort of override the overwhelm and the fears and the anxiety and the concerns about your own abilities, or how things are going to work out for you. It's really a message of, I feel like, just keep believing in yourself. Even if other people don't believe in you, that's fine. You just keep believing in yourself and your connection to spirit and that guidance, because it's going to take you to a really powerful place. And it's going to help you feel like you're living a life of purpose and really honoring yourself. And it also, I feel like there's a lot here to be uncovered about some of the maybe more personal wounds that hold you back from potentially believing in yourself, trusting in your intuition and your ability to follow through with what you feel and move forward with confidence. I just would like one more card perhaps on this stormy energy of the Nine of Swords and the Moon. What have we got? Oh yeah, beautiful. The Hermit. I see the Chariot and the Three of Pentacles here as well. So not being afraid to reach out and ask other people for help, you know, get inspired by people that you look up to as well, but certainly moving through the challenges with confidence, and yeah, definitely assistance, not being afraid to ask for help here. But the Hermit card is the clarification on this, and yeah, you are definitely seeking some deep wisdom in regards to your situation so that you can truly move forward with power and confidence and believing in yourself, your ability to create the life that you want, and sort of have power over your own emotions, fears and anxieties, finding the truth in, like, going to the root cause of these things. Maybe that's through therapies and assistance with others. Maybe it's just through your own need to pull back from the world and do a bit of soul searching. But you're certainly gaining truth and remembering your personal power, and that you are in the control seat of your life, and that you don't have to let your fears override you, or concerns about how it's all going to work out hold you back. Anything more? Nice. I see the High Priestess, the Nine of Pentacles here. This is your independence, believing in yourself, following your intuition, embodying that sacred knowledge that we can see there with the Hierophant. It's going to bring you a lot of success, a lot of abundance, a lot to be grateful for. But the actual card that came out here, Six of Swords. There's so much here about remembering the simple truths, your own personal power, feeling that calling, having that awakening, listening to that spirit as it's calling you. There's some serious truth bubbling up, and some of it you may want to push down because you don't want to face the truth of it, or maybe you are a bit afraid of what changes may result of embodying that truth or stepping into your power. Maybe you're afraid of that, possibly. But the Six of Swords is telling you that this is an initiation. This is a spiritual journey. It's a mindset change, a shift in that way. It's bringing you mentally, emotionally, even maybe physically into a calmer place, into a better place. So whatever it is that hasn't worked out with this Four of Cups, it hasn't worked out for very good reason. And all is not lost. There's an opportunity here for you to truly move forward into a more powerful time in your life. Having embodied the wisdom and the lesson from whatever this cycle is that you're closing out or transforming. Beautiful. Okay, Oracle cards group 2. We've got avoid toxic people. Hang out with people who uplift your spirit, not bring them down. This is also toxic substances, drinking, drugs, all that sort of stuff. So avoiding toxicity. Crystal healing, using crystals to raise your vibration. Pink quartz is the one from this reading. Maybe you want to work with that for softening, gentleness, calm, receptivity. We've got ritual. To experience the magic of life, you must first practice it. Let go and move on. Don't allow the past to prevent you from moving forward. Have a relaxing bath. Adding bath salts and candles can help you restore yourself. Gentleness. Challenge yourself to do better. Don't set limits on your potential. Yeah, especially when there's setbacks. Like, this is an opportunity for you to show up for yourself and show yourself what you're capable of. And that Chariot card certainly spoke to that when I saw it before. Oh, split the deck on the world. You know, even more proof of your own evolution and growth. A completion of cycles, a leveling up, right? Chariot, similar energy. Financial goals. Set and reach your financial goals to achieve financial success. Budgeting, all of that. Maybe mindset on money and how you look at abundance, and where it is you're perhaps feeling senses of lack, and how you can shift those perceptions into gratitude and to invite even more abundance in, because sitting in lack and fear certainly doesn't help. Exercise. Love yourself enough to exercise and enjoy the glow of good health. So an abundant outside and a prosperous life definitely comes from the inside in the mindset shifts we've been talking about, but also physically looking after your temple. Music can heal wounds that medicine cannot touch. Certainly, maybe that's through chanting mantra, playing an instrument of your own, just listening to any sort of song that makes you feel good and grooving along to it for sure. Escape materialism, shift your focus away from material and develop a healthy inner world. Yeah, so any financial shift, especially Ten of Pentacles being in what needs to change. And so some of you may have some pretty big financial shifts at this time, or reinvestments, or something else that's becoming a bit more important than what once was. It's okay to just let that change and focus on your own spiritual well-being or mental health, or whatever it is that's coming up that's more important right now, that's calling on you, because abundance will follow from that. So the oracle cards as well from over here, we have from the Whispers of Healing, we have control. You can change your life in an instant. It's so important to realize this. It is easy to fall into the trap of feeling like a victim of circumstance, your family history, or anything else that leaves you feeling helpless. Take responsibility for yourself and your feelings. You decide how to feel and decide to be in charge. Educate yourself about what is going on with you, your emotions, or your health. As you go through life, your body changes and your thinking does too. Pay attention to your body and mind to understand them, to better understand them. Feel good about being your own advocate. Realizing you are in control will be rejuvenating and beneficial to your well-being. The hawk carrying the maiden in this image represents a higher perspective. He shows us how to prepare for the winds of change. The maiden is covered in rainbow light. A shift is taking place, and the colors she emanates symbolize magical blessings. Exactly like the Four of Cups. Where did that go? Exactly like this. There is a magical blessing just waiting for you to embrace. She is in control of where she is going. The goose soars to new levels. The duck shows the way between the spiritual and the physical world. The dove brings hope, peace, and indicate it will be arriving soon. You are headed in the right direction. As you gain more control, the horizon before you will begin to look more promising. These changes are happening for you, for sure. And the last card, a prosperity message from Wisdom of the Oracle, go the distance. Number 47. Your most precious dreams are not about instant gratification, but enduring prosperity. This is a time to think long-term and engage in continued action. You will experience momentum building as you translate the ebb and flow into slow and steady movement forward. Your efforts, ideas, and hard work now can lead to greater riches than you can imagine. Stoke the fire so that the uninterrupted stream of energy is available to support you in all phases of manifestation. Be assured that you are in the right place right now. That was quite repeated, that you are in the right place. Maybe that's a mantra you want to use to move through the week ahead, that I am exactly where I need to be. Everything you need to know is available to you, or will be made available to you as you need it. There's such a peace in that, just coming back to center, and it's okay. All right, group 2, I'm going to leave it there for you beautiful people. I hope that gave you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 2. Hey, group 3, welcome to your reading. If you chose the pink banded agate, then this one is for you. So pink banded agate is all about femininity, creativity, nurturing, and problem solving. Universal love, attention to details. Detox, depression, stress, and nervousness can help with that, and help see the bigger picture of life, and maybe not be bogged down by the details, but rather, just sort of stepping back and seeing the situation as a whole. So yes, pink banded agate. All right, group 3, we're going to jump in with the next step. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords, High Priestess, and the Sun. I'll go through the signs. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here with that Queen of Pentacles. We have Pisces and Leo. We have Aquarius and Virgo. Gemini is here as well. Maybe even Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini in the Queen of Swords, but doesn't matter if that's you. It's probably all of them. Anyway. So, where it is right now for you, group 3, it feels really tender, actually. It feels like you're in a place of sort of rebuilding yourself. learning, there's so much you're sort of in the state of releasing as well. I feel like you're really needing to connect with your community or support networks or friends. For some of you, if there's been a problem with seeking support or finding support from your community, or you're needing to make a bit of a shift in your social circle, it's definitely advised here for you to maybe start to put yourself out there and reach out to some friends, or maybe even finding a circle or group that is supportive to you, some like-minded people. You're certainly needing some support here. This can also come from professional help, therapies, counseling, all sorts of things like that. But you're taking care of yourself on the most fundamental level. Seems to be the most important thing for you right now, as you release and move into a time of I feel like it's just moving into, it feels hard to even word, because I feel like I need to be careful here almost. Like, as I was shuffling and pulling the cards, I felt really emotional and almost like crying at some points here. So I do feel like this is a really hard, heavy, perhaps moment for you, or has been recently, and you're coming out of it, or you're learning how to come out of it, or rebuild yourself, or lift yourself up out of perhaps a depression. Through nurturing yourself and healing yourself. There's definitely a big path of healing and finding positivity as you move forward. And the way forward is really through nurturing yourself through good nutrition and food, mindful practices like mantras, meditation, yoga, all that just wonderful little things, little tools that you can start to maybe use to feel better, maybe connecting in with gardening, just really taking care of your body, your mind, your spirit, but also, I guess, your children and dependents, if you have children and people that depend on you, your community. I can feel like there's a real need for connection to maybe spiritually like-minded people or friends in that regard as well. I feel like there's something in the past is for some people here that is very hard to release. Maybe it's an old life, an old relationship, or something that could be very hard to release, and there's a lot of reflection on the past. We have just finished a Mercury retrograde yesterday at the time of this recording, if you're connecting on time, but so this maybe is still a little bit of evaluation as we get ready to move forward. There's a lot of aspects in the sky at the time of this reading that mark for a new journey ahead, and there's a bit of an open canvas in front of us, and it's up to us what we want to create moving forward. And you're certainly releasing some of the heavier baggage, or at least trying to. For some people, this could be the loss of a loved one as well, and so it's very hard to truly move forward and with your life for some people, and find joy again. And that has definitely been a theme for a while now for some of these readings. For some people as well, there's certainly a desire to travel, to go back home perhaps, or to move, to reconnect with people from the past, or friends or family, or maybe even visiting home. I know travel is a bit iffy at the moment across the world with the pandemic, but there's certainly a desire to move from where you are now into calmer waters or a better place. And you're trying to connect to your own intuition and spiritual knowledge and embody that to find more joy in the now and in moving forward, finding a lot of growth. There's a lot of growth here for you. Not everyone is going to connect to this message in a really heavy way, but I'll just leave it for you guys. But it's certainly time to nurture your body, your mind, and your spiritual health, all bodies of existence, as you move forward, with more possibilities opening up and more positivity, optimism, and less baggage. So it's certainly a healing process. You're in a deep healing process at the moment. Maybe you've been there for some time now. Things that need to change. We've got the Hermit, Nine of Wands, and the Page of Cups. I feel like isolating yourself may need to change when you're ready, of course. Maybe this reading is the gentle nudge you need to get back out there and reconnect with friends. You may have been isolating quite a bit while you seek the wisdom or truth in your situation, or just try and cope. Walls are up with the Nine of Wands, and then the Page of Cups is here as well. So yeah, I feel like you're certainly isolating yourself. There could be one particular friend as well that you have been isolated from that you would like to reconnect with, and that is, I feel, potentially on the horizon for whoever that message is for. A reconnection with a friend, maybe some forgiveness, a reconciliation. A sibling perhaps as well for someone out there. Yeah, some family healing perhaps. But I feel like as well for others, it's just finding the strength, I think, to just step up over this hurdle of maybe the isolation or whatever box you've sort of maybe put yourself in, stepping up out of that so that you can sort of give yourself a fresh start, or find a way to maybe potentially express yourself. Maybe potentially, all my words are like, I'm not so sure. I just don't want to push group 3 today. I don't want to push you. I feel like this has been a really deep process for you, and it's definitely asking you for more and more endurance every day to keep showing up. Maybe you have dependents and you need to meet their needs, but on the internal level you're struggling holding together or having a great deal going on, and you're not really sharing it. And I feel like you really may need to share it with a friend or a therapist or even a creative outlet with this beautiful Page of Cups. It's certainly a card of creative expression, poetry, music, all of that really nice, dreamy, expressive, it can be even really fun energy. It can be a friend as well. It can be connecting with a friend, believing in possibilities, believing in the magic, sort of maybe even picking up a book and letting yourself drift away. It could be a really nice release right now, especially if you're in a situation where you are literally isolated with a lockdown or something like that. There's other ways that you can sort of express yourself and connect to your creativity, or even just escape a little while if that's what you're needing in a healthy way. But yeah, I feel like you may need to end the period of isolation if possible and seek some sort of support or friendship, from some compassion for yourself, or yeah. I feel like as well there's a need to sort of to get excited about the future, although whatever is you're moving away from or like processing or healing from may have been a very great loss for you. There's still so much to look forward to, so to get excited about the path ahead, and start to dream of the possibilities again of a better time, or of more life. There's more life to live here. It's not over. If that may be a message for somebody, it's not over. There's a lot of joy left for you to experience. I feel like you really need to be very gentle and treat yourself like a dear friend. We always should. So what will help? What will help? Putting yourself out there, 6 of Wands. Putting yourself out there, expressing yourself, sharing with friends. For some people, I actually feel like this is a bit of a glow up energy as well. Maybe going to the hairdresser or something just to make yourself feel nicer on the outside. It could be a beauty therapy or a massage, or yeah, something where you just sort of put yourself out there to receive a bit of love, to recognize as well how hard you may have fought to bring about this cycle of healing, to bring yourself to this point where maybe you're ready to re-enter the world, if that applies, or to step up in one way or another, to really celebrate and acknowledge how far you may have come here. The other cards here, we've got the 2 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups. So yeah, righto. So although you may have a lot of uncertainty or fear about moving forward, or how to move forward, how to find healing, what path to take, I do feel like just taking any action right now is going to be really good for you. Any action that is maybe even embodying a routine, a to-do list and ticking it off, just something that helps you feel a little bit more structured and organized, even if you don't know what direction you're totally headed. The 2 of Swords can bring about a lot of uncertainty and push-pull feelings, One minute you're ready, next minute you're not. That may be the case for you. But you're certainly needing to just take a step and put yourself out there, asking for help or asking for connection or reconnection, if that's the case, spending time with a dear friend. We've got as well the Three of Cups, which can be a reunion card. It may also be that you're needing to change your circle of friends. That is a message. I think we already said that for somebody out there. If you've had some pretty toxic people in your life, or there's just been a big shift change and you may have lost all of your friends perhaps, but to open yourself up to meeting new people. And trusting that there are still wonderful people out there, even if you've had some negative experiences in groups or just one-on-ones. There's still beautiful people out there that want to connect with you and want to have your best interest at heart. And you can align with those people by having your own best interest at heart and just, being your own friend and taking care of yourself as best you know how. But also not being afraid to connect with others. There's certainly, for some people, a plan for a reunion with somebody special, maybe family, maybe a lover or a friend. So yeah, I feel like you're being advised to not overthink it, but rather just take some real nice practical actions like this Queen of Pentacles. She's a very self-made and healing woman. She's focusing on what her abundance is in front of her. There's a lot of gratitude in this Queen. She doesn't need external validation, and I don't think you do either. She's just taking care of herself. I think that's most important right now on a really basic level. Nutrition and mindset, routines, emotional well-being, so achieving little things to feel good. There may be some struggle with mental health and you're needing to make a plan that helps you do something every day to bring you a bit of joy or to take care of yourself or connect with yourself in a really fun and loving way, so that you can move away from the uncertainty or anxiety or the self-doubt. The bottom deck energy I'll mention as well is the Ace of Cups. So this is a very beautifully loving reading. It really does match with the universal love message of the pink banded agate. I feel like there's a lot of self-healing here, maybe even Reiki practices or energetic healings of some kind, pranic healing. There's so many different types. Maybe you're practicing it on yourself or others, or maybe you're going to a professional to receive. What to continue doing, because Spirit would like to acknowledge how wonderful you are at it. We've got the Star and the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So the nines are certainly an indication of an ending, but with that Star card there, it's certainly a message to say that you are perhaps opening yourself up to the possibilities of having your wish fulfilled, or possibilities of achieving success in whatever it is you're choosing to achieve success in, your business, your finance, your self-development, your mental and emotional well-being, whatever it is your wish fulfillment is here. I feel like you're starting to believe in yourself or believe in your ability to co-create and manifest those wishes and dreams. There's a bit of hope ramping up for the future. If it hasn't yet, it will soon, based on these cards and the advice and just the natural unfolding of where you're at right now. Things are meant to change. Things are meant to get better for you, and they will. I haven't meant for this to be a totally negative reading. If some people are not connecting to the heaviness of that, that's all right. But I do know that is for someone in particular, so I want to honour that. And not be too pushy or firm, because it is what it is and we need to honour that, right? So Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. I feel like your biggest wish fulfillment here is to just feel good. Like, I know that sounds so simple, but to just feel good again, or like you're okay on your own, and that that I feel like depression or something heavy in that way may have clouded you perhaps for a while, and it's starting maybe to disperse now, or maybe you're just starting to take the steps that help you disperse that heavy depression and cloud for some people. But you're really starting to open that dialogue with Spirit. Not be afraid to go after what your wish fulfillment is, and actually take those steps to bring about your joy. And I feel like a lot of people in this group could be parents and care providers of some kind that are constantly giving And so, it can be hard to receive or give to yourself. And I feel like you're learning to prioritize yourself in that way and allow yourself to have the simple pleasures or joys again, or to maybe start. Maybe you've never allowed that for yourself, but there's a real bursting forth of your own independence, honoring your needs, honoring your wants and desires, and also stepping into a place of gratitude again, because I feel like as much as you may have had a beautiful life, like ongoing, or whatever your circumstances are, that you can acknowledge your abundance through your journey thus far, other circumstances may have clouded that, and so you're starting to see again and connect in again with what you do have that is to be grateful for, because this Nine of Pentacles is an extremely grateful energy to be in, and it aligns you with even more abundance because you're not feeling the lack anymore. So there's a rejuvenation happening, there's a lightening happening for you. How life changes as a result here, we have the Queen of Swords first and foremost. So this is getting a bit of control over the mental realm and your thoughts, perhaps as well to do with your routines, your decisions in that regard, like looking at, there's a little spider hanging off my thing. Can you see him? Oh, he's so cute. I don't know, he's distracted me. I'll put him back where I found him. Oh, sorry, group 3. Okay, clearing. Right. Yeah, you're starting to perceive your circumstances a little differently now, I feel, or will be soon, based on actions or things that you're doing to help you shift perspective, so that you can have enough resources to look after yourself. Maybe it's through saving money for greater plans, having enough to be generous to look after others as well. So making sure that your needs are met first. And I feel like you're seeing that through some maybe harder choices or disciplinary choices, assertive choices, that you will override this feeling of being stuck and give yourself a new opportunity for prosperity here. It's through saving your resources, though, that you will achieve that. I feel like there is a pretty big wish fulfillment for you in the work, something that is coming towards you that you've wanted for a while, maybe you've worked towards it for a while, and I do see that coming in for you, absolutely. For some, it's just a matter of getting out of your own way and believing in yourself. For others, it's just maybe tightening the belt here or there, a bit of discipline. It might be required in the choices ahead. But it brings you to this new prosperous beginning. This could be a new creative outlet, a new job, or just simply taking care of yourself, your body, your mind, your spirit, and grounding yourself. And sort of, you are this seed and it's in your hands, and you're realizing the choices you make, the healthy choices you make that are in alignment with your greatest good, your health and well-being, will bring you all the opportunities and abundance you need. I feel like you're really getting clear on that, and sort of, I feel like for a lot of you, there is a real need to share what you're going through with somebody. I see the Hierophant here. The Hierophant can be a spiritual teacher, a mentor. It can also be organizations that we go to for support as well. So yeah, definitely sharing what you're going through, maybe talking it through with a professional or an advisor of some kind, someone who you can look up to or trust. Eight of Swords. Ace of Cups, that's the one that was on the bottom of the deck before. You're really just needing to love yourself through the mental overwhelm and strain and challenges, and sort of believe in yourself again. I feel like it's already happening, or will naturally happen. For some of you, it's you're in something that just has to unfold in its own timing, and it is really hard to dictate, push it forward, or do anything other than just look after yourself in this moment. For some people, it's like taking life 1 minute at a time right now, or one day, or like taking just one bite at a time. Four of Pentacles. Oh, I see the Nine of Swords there behind, but I want the Ace of Wands. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is really new beginning, fresh beginning energy, and you're definitely needing to release the past and whatever has made you feel trapped to the past or powerless in your choice, your ability to make choices, and actually go after what you want. Bring it about. Make it so. Make it so. Make that choice and commit to it. Ask for help. Make a plan. The Death card, embrace the transformation that's waiting for you. The Magician on the bottom of the deck, you've got what it takes. The Magician, the Death card, the Lovers. This is some powerful stuff. Very powerful. It's a big change, a big ending, perhaps for some people, but it's also a lot of conscious choices to be made and believing in yourself. I'm wondering what the message of this little spider is. I feel like it's something for someone. Maybe you'll personally connect to that little guy. It is just coming up and down. Spiders I know are to be very feminine. I don't even know what type it is. Anyway, back to reading, sorry. It's a cute little thing. So we've got let go and move on. Don't allow the past to prevent you from moving forward. Very, very resonant with this beautiful Six of Swords as well. And the Queen of Pentacles in this reading was really looking to the past. So there's... I actually even get from this point of the reading for some people that you may have be right now at this point where you feel like you've just washed up on shore. That's the image I've just got with that card, that something like just finally washing up on the shore so you can climb to salvation from something. That may be the case for some people here, but yeah, let go and move on. Love your single life. Your singleness is an opportunity to spend quality time with yourself. Even for those in a committed, loving relationship, it's still remaining independent and looking after your own needs. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, not being afraid to meet your needs, and you know, it's okay to have needs that are, you know, not linked to a relationship or anyone else, to take care of yourself as an individual. Avoid toxic people. Hang out with people who will uplift your spirit, not bring it down. That certainly was a message there as well, if there's a need for changing a friend circle or distancing yourself from certain people so that you can connect with other, or create the space to welcome in other people that are going to resonate with you. Certainly put that in your prayers. You can welcome that in, believe in that. And also toxic substances as well. Be nice. Not everyone, be nice, but not too nice. Not everyone deserves your kindness. You're going to know who that is about. Drop the excuses. When you drop all the excuses, you start seeing the results. Nine of Wands here as well. I'm picking up for that one. Definitely the Nine of Wands. Just having the resilience to push through, to take that one action, as small as it may be, making the bed or cleaning out that cupboard, or you know, maybe just getting out of bed for some people, making that phone call to that client, or whatever it is. Like, take the action. Today is your day. Positive affirmations. Using positive affirmations every day can change your life. I'm exactly where I need to be. This is happening for me, not to me. That was actually in all three readings today. It's a wonderful one, actually. This is happening for me, not to me. To no longer be in victim mentality, but rather seeking the opportunities that are available for growth and learning through our harder experiences. Throat chakra, needing to speak your truth, maybe to other people that you're needing to create distance from, honoring your truth and your needs. You need maybe to withdraw from certain people, but also sharing your story or your stress and anxieties with a professional or somebody who can support you as well. Not being afraid to speak your story here. Crystal healing, using crystals to raise your vibration and renew your energy. Another beautiful modality of healing. You have the pink banded agate today. Maybe you want to work with that. I personally love Lemurian seeds. I think they're just stunning. Live your dream. Never give up on your dreams. Dare to live the adventure. Again, for some people, I did feel like life has been put on hold by perhaps a depressive cloud or circumstances out of your control, whatever it may be. And I feel like but life is wanting to burst forth again. So you're being absolutely asked to go have fun again. Go play in the sun. Chase your dreams. Believe that there's still a big dream ahead and that it's all not over for some people. Ground yourself. Get grounded in your body and connect back to the earth. That can also be done through regular yoga practices, taking a walk in nature, whatever it is that brings you into your body and out of your head. Maybe when you take a walk, you're thinking a lot and it's like, what am I even doing? Well, so start to connect with what you can smell. Maybe listening to the sound of the footpath or leaves crunch underneath your feet. You can hear the bird song or the breeze coming through. You can maybe hear your dress or skirt rustling as you walk. There's so many different ways you can connect to the present moment consciously, just as a little practice to help you feel grounded and out of your head. Even if it's only 20 minutes of relief, it all pays off in the end. It all adds up to something. Challenge yourself to do better. Don't set limits on your potential. The other two oracle cards we have here, stunning. We have Replenish. It's not possible to be happy or at your best all the time. Having depleted energy or off days is a natural part of everyday life. However, it is how you manage those times when you are energetically low that is important, like that walk we just mentioned. It's imperative to take care of your emotional energy just as you take care of your physical well-being. This means addressing depression, fear, mood swings, anger, or feeling drained of energy. Have strategies for coping and replenishing yourself, such as an exercise program. Identify ways of regrouping and regaining control of your energy. There are benefits to scheduling a day each month that is just for you. This day can be whatever you would like it to be. Sleep in, watch a favorite movie, or enjoy a favorite treat. Make a dinner date with a friend, or just catch up for a chat. Doing something that makes you feel good will help revitalize your energy. Not everyone can get a day a month, so maybe it's just an hour a week or maybe it's a half an hour in the morning every day. Like, there's so many different ways you can fit in yourself. So if you can't achieve a whole day in a month, don't rub that out as, oh, I can't do it. There's other ways you can fit yourself in. I just want to make that clear before I move forward. When you are in a healing process, depression can be a challenge. Make sure you take steps to address depression early. Talk to people about how you're feeling if you need, and get help organizing time for something you enjoy. Yeah. It's very repetitive of the message we've had in the tarot here today. So the last oracle card for you is Fork in the Road. It's a number 13. You've come as far as you can on this part of your journey, and you're now faced with a choice. Inherent in this choice is the need for change, for evolution, and for a bettering of your circumstances. Narrow it down to just a single question. What do I need to become? And what do I need to believe in order to live a prosperous life? Who do I want to be? There's a few questions you can ask there. Just check in with what your needs and desires are. Answer honestly from the heart, and then take the decision about which way to go. Then the decision about which way to go will be effortless. Know that abundance is all around you. Choose to see it, and it will be easier to settle on a direction. For the way will be made clear by your intuition, which knows how to steer you towards your well-being. So certainly connecting to what in your life is prosperous and good, having gratitude practices to help you, so you're not too much focused on what isn't working, but rather what's available to you. I love that for group 3. Yeah, bottom deck energy, the Lovers. This is a commitment to your higher path. I know a lot of people will see this as a soulmate energy, but I often like to read this as a commitment to yourself, your own spiritual well-being, and your greater purpose. So group 3, I'm going to leave that there for you beautiful people. I hope that gave you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye group 3.